Hey everyone, it's Yensum Motherhood. Wow, it's a heart-exploding, identity-shifting transformation. You're a superhero running on lukewarm coffee and baby giggles. From sleepless nights to their first "I love you, mommy." We're celebrating the messy, magical ride of motherhood. Like, share and comment if you embrace every imperfect moment. Okay, so let's get real about this chaos thing. Sometimes it feels like our lives are directed by a tiny, adorable yet incredibly demanding dictator, right? One minute you're sipping hot tea, the next you're covered in something unidentifiable, and the tea is a distant, cold memory. But here's the secret sauce. Embracing that chaos isn't just a survival tactic, it's a profound statement. It's a testament to the sheer, unadulterated love that fuels this whole motherhood adventure. It's saying, yes, this is wild, but you, my little human, are worth every single wild second. You're choosing connection over control, presence over perfection. Let's talk about the evidence, shall we? The toy-strewn floors that look like a tiny, adorable tornado just ripped through. The never-ending laundry pile that seems to regenerate like a sci-fi monster. The to-do list that, despite your best efforts, only seems to get longer. And, oh, the surprise tantrums in aisle 5 when you just wanted to buy some dang broccoli. These aren't signs that you're failing. They're the beautiful, messy badges of honor. Active, loving parenting happens here. All right, let's dive into the nitty-gritty, the moments that sometimes make you want to build a fort out of couch cushions and hide with a bag of chocolate. I'm talking about the meltdowns, theirs, and, let's be honest, sometimes almost ours. The endless negotiations over bedtime, the 15th time you've explained why we don't eat crayons. These aren't just hurdles to overcome. These are, believe it or not, fertile ground for growth, for both you and your little one. Every single messy, challenging, tear-filled, or laughter-filled interaction is a lesson in disguise. Consider a full-blown toddler tantrum. In that moment, it feels like pure chaos, a tiny emotional hurricane. But what's happening? Your child is learning to navigate huge feelings with a still-developing brain, and you're learning patience on a level you didn't know existed. Chapter 4, Connection over Perfection. Your kids don't need a Pinterest mom, they need you. Okay, let's tackle the P word, perfection. It's like this ghost that haunts the halls of motherhood, whispering that we're not doing enough, not good enough, not perfect enough. But here's a truth bomb. Your children don't need a perfect parent. They don't need a home that looks like it's straight out of a magazine, or a mom who never raises her voice, never feels overwhelmed, or always has organic, homemade snacks at the ready. What they truly, deeply need is you. Present, loving, and wonderfully, beautifully real you. Connection, not perfection, is what builds strong, resilient, and emotionally healthy children. It's the feeling of being unconditionally loved, flaws and all, that truly matters. When we strive for perfection, we often create an environment of stress and anxiety, both for ourselves and our kids. Chapter 5, Real-Life Tips for Thriving in the Chaos. Because surviving is so last season. So we've established that chaos is part of the deal, and connection is key. But how do we actually, in this beautiful mess, instead of just, white-knuckling it through the day, I've got a few real-life, totally doable tips that might just help. First up, let's talk about redefining success. Seriously, throw out that old dictionary definition. In motherhood, success isn't about a spotless house or a perfectly executed schedule. Success is everyone being fed, relatively happy, and knowing they're loved. Sometimes, success is just making it to bedtime with most of your sanity intact. And that's okay. Adjust your expectations to match your reality. Next, become a master thief. A thief of joy, that is. Steal small moments for yourself throughout the day. Chapter 6. Celebrate the wins. Yes, getting through the day counts as a win. All right, let's talk about something super important that we often forget in the whirlwind of parenting, celebrating the wins. And I'm not just talking about the big, flashy milestones like first steps or potty training graduation, though heck yes, celebrate those too. I'm talking about the everyday victories, the small triumphs that often go unnoticed but are actually huge accomplishments in the grand scheme of motherhood. Because let me tell you, in this gig, some days just is a gold medal worthy achievement. Think about it. You successfully navigated a grocery store trip with a toddler without any major meltdowns? Win! You managed to shower even if it was only for 3 minutes and someone was banging on the door? Huge win. We need to recalibrate our definition of accomplishment to fit the beautiful, chaotic reality of raising tiny humans. These aren't small things, they're feats of patience, logistics, and love. Why is this so important? Because acknowledging these small wins helps to shift our perspective. Outro, you're doing great, sweetie, seriously. So there you have it, motherhood. It's basically like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube while riding a unicycle on a tightrope during an earthquake. And you know what? You're doing it. You're navigating the beautiful, bonkers chaos with more grace and strength than you probably give yourself credit for. It's messy, it's loud, it's sometimes sticky, but it's also so incredibly full of love, laughter, and moments that just make your heart want to explode in the best possible way. Remember this whole perfect parent thing? It's a myth, like unicorns, or finding a matching pair of socks on the first try. What's real is you, showing up every day, loving those little humans with everything you've got, even when you're running on fumes and questionable leftovers. That's what matters. Connection, not perfection.